Hello everybody, welcome to Magic Moments Tarot. I'm just going to move this a bit closer here. Maybe you can hear me better if I move it closer. Can you see everything? I think you can see everything. Okay. We're going to start off with a quick prayer, and then we're going to get right into it, okay? O cosmic divinity of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our beings and carve out within us a space where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission, so that we bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and to share what each being needs to grow and to flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny to bind us as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which will divert us from our true purpose, and illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you were the ground, the fruitful vision, the birth, the power, and fulfillment, as all are gathered and made whole once again. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay, so I think we're going to pull from my animal deck. I did add some new animals to the deck, okay, guys? We have, what did I add? Let me see, hold on, if I can find them. The dragonfly represents change, okay? The mourning dove, okay, that's a visit from your ancestors or someone is literally in the process of mourning, okay? The chameleon, just like it sounds, okay, someone who blends in, someone who hides who they truly are, okay? Parrot, someone who repeats everything they hear, okay, it's a blabbermouth, gossip, whatever you want to say, okay? The beaver, okay, someone who builds, okay, they're good at building relationships, but they also can cause blockages, okay? Yeah, blockages, and they could work in construction. Power, the horse is all about power, because, you know, horsepower. So this is someone who's very powerful, okay? These are all old ones. Chicken, exactly what you think it is. That's a chicken shit, someone who's scared, okay? The stork brings babies, okay? So baby's on the way. Duck we already had. Lanternfish, okay? This is someone who traps people by pretending they're light, okay? So pretending they're of the light, but really they're trying to set a trap of some kind, okay? We got all those. We know all that, and that. Jellyfish, we know. Rat. Sloth, exactly what you think it is. Sloth, okay? And then we have the fly. The fly represents witchcraft and monitoring spirits, okay? So, those are the new cards that have been added. Again, if you guys have any suggestions, please feel free to comment on whatever else, other animals that you think that I should add, okay? Okay, so, let me get this shuffled. Everything is in the upright right now because I was literally designing or drawing cards last night. So, my neurotic ass, right? Okay, dokey. Oh, come on. Alright, so we have some cards falling out. We have the chameleon. We have the peacock. We have the roadrunner. And then we have the skunk in reverse, okay? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Okay, so the peacock is all about, that's too many cards, Spirit. I'm not taking that many. The peacock is all about, we have the grasshopper and the skunk, the roadrunner, peacock, chameleon, okay? So the chameleon, again, is someone who likes to blend in, okay? Hides who they really are. They sort of mold themselves to what the people around them, what they think the people around them want to see, okay? The peacock is all about beauty and vanity, okay? The roadrunner is someone who runs away from their problems, okay? Skunk in reverse is someone who, the skunk in the upright is someone who invites you in, but then they you know, they spray all over you, they attack you, okay? And they could be literally physically stinky, okay? And the reason I say that is because skunks hold their tails up in the air, okay? So if you're a dog owner, you know this. Your dog will get sprayed over and over and over by skunks. They never seem to learn their lesson, and it's why? Because when a dog is inviting another dog to say hello and to get to know them, they lift their tail. So when they see a skunk lifting their tail, they think, oh, he's saying hi, he wants me to, you know, he wants to get to know me. They go and sniff their butts, and that's when they get sprayed, right? So that's what the skunk is all about, okay? So in the reverse, we have the opposite, okay? This is someone who doesn't look inviting, but they are. Do you know what I mean? Like, you would be intimidated by this person by seeing them, but they're like the kind of person that's not really gonna attack you, okay? And we have the grasshopper in the reverse. The grasshopper was molded from, or came about from, the idea of the grasshopper and the ant. You know, the grasshopper played all summer. Excuse me. So the grasshopper and a chicken in reverse. Okay, so the grasshopper played all summer and wasted his time. He didn't plan for the winter, and he ended up, when the winter came around, he ended up with nowhere to go and no food stored away, right? Well, the ant was storing all his food away. So the grasshopper in the reverse is the opposite of that. This is someone who does think about the future, and they plan for the future. They're, you know, this is someone who is responsible, okay? So we have someone who's really good at blending in, doesn't always show their true colors, okay? This could be a good or a bad thing, sort of depends on the situation. Because it's in the upright, I'm assuming it's a good thing, okay? We have the chicken in reverse, okay? So this is someone who's really brave. The peacock, the fact that he's in the reverse is usually because of the fact that this is someone who's actually really beautiful, okay? And confident, okay? When he's in the reverse, it's all about vanity, okay? We have the roadrunner, again, someone who runs. This is either, well, when it's in reverse, it's someone who runs away from their problems. When it's in the upright, it's someone who escaped something, okay? The skunk, again, this person can seem intimidating, but they're actually very sweet, okay? And then someone who is responsible, okay? So this is actually some really positive energy out here. So I'm really happy to see that, okay? My sister was commenting the other day. She goes, you know, a lot of your videos, you pick up on such negative energy. And I'm like, I know, it happens so much. And I've complained about it, like, to Spirit before. And the only thing I keep getting in response is, the messages are the messages. You know what I mean? Like, you got to deliver the messages. And sometimes, and in almost all of the readings, it's not like I'm just reading negative energy. I'm reading positive too. It's just that, you know, Spirit wants to warn people of what's going on, so it needs to be done, and so I'm doing it. So anyway, it's nice to see a board full of positive energy. This is really nice. Okay, now let's see what else. Let's pull out some Enchanted Blossoms energy. So we have some relatively good people here, okay? Okay, let's see, what do we got? We have dreams in the upright and hope in the upright. Okay, so someone's dreams are coming true. That's really awesome. Spirit is saying that, you know, there's lots of hope. You whatever you're aspiring for is going to happen. Keep the hope up, kind of thing, right? Okay, what else have we got, Spirit? What else have we got? Okay, my hands are so sore. So this is the sweater that I tie-dyed. I don't know if you can see. You can see it. But it turned out awesome. I was really pleased about how it turned out. This was one of my favorite sweaters, and I had gotten stains on the front of it. And I was really ticked off because I really, really like this sweater. Unfortunately for me, the stains were rather pale, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to take it out and I'm going to tie-dye it. And it turned out awesome. And I'm thrilled because now I get to keep my favorite sweater and it looks great. And I love color. My ex used to say that whenever he looked at my laundry, he was like, it looks like a bowl of Fruit Loops. Which is probably true. Very color person. I like lots of color. My wardrobe is very colorful, so I could totally see that. We have good luck. Look at that. Look at all the positive energy we have. Dreams, hope in the upright. Dreams in the upright. Luck. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, appreciation. So someone's dreams are coming true. Why? Because they show appreciation and gratitude. I'm telling you, man, it's all about an attitude of gratitude. You got to be grateful for what you have. I'm very grateful. I have a good life. It's never been easy. It's always been rather challenging at times, that's for sure. But I've never gone without. I've never had to go, oh shit, I don't have any food, I don't know what to do, da 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 da. Like, it's always been, like I said, just, I've always been provided for. I've never had to really worry about where my next meal is coming. I think there's only been like a couple of times in my life where I wasn't entirely sure, whether or not I was going to eat. And that was mostly due to, well, I'm not going to say what that was mostly due to, but anyways, let's just say it was beyond my control. There was nothing I could do, and it was no one's fault in particular. It was just that shitty circumstances are what they are, right? They are what they are. Okay. And sometimes other things take priority, right? So sometimes you got to pick and choose. Sometimes you're like, okay, well, I could go out and buy a crap ton of food, or I can pay this bill, But at the end of the day, I always ended up having something to eat. Like, I never went a day without food. Like I said, there was days that I wondered, I worried, but I've never actually gone a day without food. I always at least had soup or, something. There was always at least something, crackers, whatever. Unfortunately for me, when I was raising my kids, that was never an issue. That didn't happen until after my kids were out of the house. Thank God for that. Okay. Okie dokie pokey. And even that was only a very short period of time. So, I have been very, very blessed. And I've never worried. Like I said, I've wondered. I thought, ooh, I don't know. It's not looking good. But I've never thought, oh no, I'm going to starve to death. What am I going to do? Like, I've never been in a panic about it. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's just because, like I said, I've had a long history of very difficult times to deal with, and never once have I gone without. So I'm very confident that Spirit has my back. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to get a scrunchie to put my hair up. 1 second. Good Lord, Riley. My dog, the second I get up, she's lying in my spot on the bed. Every freaking time. Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, bit of a hot flash here, guys. I'm using my fan to cool myself down. Okay. Alright, so we have someone who is very thoughtful. Someone who's innocent of something, okay? So, whatever it is that they may have been accused of something, okay? Or they might just have an innocent soul, a very innocent spirit, okay? This person might not be like, when I say innocent, a lot of people think, oh, they don't have very much experience in life, they probably are a virgin or whatever you want to call it, or like, they don't have, you know what I mean? Like, they just don't have sort of any corruption in them, or have never really done anything bad. And that's not necessarily true, okay? This is someone who might have done things in their life that were sort of untoward, as it were, but this person still comes off as innocent. Do you know what I mean? The person has a very sweet spirit about them, okay? And maybe they've done things like that weren't, like I said, the best in the past, but they may have rebirthed themselves. They may have had a rebirth. That's the word I was looking for. A rebirth, okay? So this is someone who has denounced everything that they did that was bad, I guess you could say, in the past, and they're moving forward in a new energy, okay? So this is like someone who has done the healing work, okay? Someone who's possibly going through an ascension process. This person might be practicing, what do I call it, celibacy at this point, okay? So yeah, this is not necessarily someone who hasn't had any life experience or anything like that. It's just, it could be, but it doesn't necessarily mean that, okay? We have inspiration in the upright. So this person is like feeling very inspired, okay? They might be going through like me, I go through periods of time where I don't feel like drawing sometimes for years, okay? And then all of a sudden I will be inspired to draw and I'll do nothing but draw, literally like foregoing meals and everything for like sometimes weeks at a time. It's weird. It's like I call them inspirational flashes where I'll just all of a sudden, I just want to draw nonstop. And I do. And I produce a lot. And then I won't pick up a pen or a pencil again for years. Sometimes months, sometimes weeks, sometimes days. It just depends, right? So this person is going through a period of high inspiration, okay? Again, appreciation in the upright. This is someone who's grateful for what they have, and it doesn't necessarily mean they have a lot. It just means that they're grateful for what they do have. And then luck, hope, dreams, we've already discussed that. Okay, so we are in some really good energy right now, okay? Really good energy. I am so happy to see this. In your face, Bonnie. If you watch this. That's my sister. Okay. Watch, this is like one of the episodes she doesn't watch. I will be pissed if that's true. I'll probably send it to her. Watch. See, it happens. Okay. Ancestors, angels, and spirits of the highest white light, please guide this reading, my thoughts and my sights, and my messages find all who need them tonight. Let the messages guide them to do what is right, and block anything that is not of the light. In the name of Yahuwah I pray. It is done, it is done, it is done. Okay, guys, can you give me some messages to go along with this good friggin' energy? Someone is coming in. Oh, no! Okay, so we have a very childish energy here, a page of wands. Someone is acting out, okay? This person breaks your heart. Okay, so we have an insensitive person. Okay, so we have an X energy here, okay? This X energy, this page of wands, is getting some bad news. Okay? It says bad news in earthly matters, money problems, okay? Ignorance, someone who does not appreciate you, someone who breaks your heart, an impetuous, insensitive person, okay? Now, we already know that that's not true here because we have thoughtfulness in the upright, and we have all this positive energy, okay? So, this is definitely, and because it's a page, and this is like childishness energy, this is definitely not this positive energy up here, okay? So, someone's ex, someone who's like really doing well in their life, okay, your ex is getting some bad news. Now, why is this ex getting bad news, Spirit? Why is this ex getting bad news? I'm hearing in my head because you're doing so well. What? They don't like you're doing well, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Okay, why is this ex getting bad news, Spirit? Why is this ex getting bad news? Why is this ex getting bad news? Yeah, so someone's dreams are coming true. Like whatever it is that you have been aspiring to be or aspiring to do, it's coming true. It's coming to fruition. You have a lot of luck in that department. So if you have, I don't know, for instance, opened your own business, or maybe you have a channel on YouTube, or maybe you are looking for a promotion at work, or maybe you, excuse me, I just dropped one on the floor. Maybe you have been trying to accomplish something, anything in particular, okay? Luck is on your side, and so is hope. So it's gonna go well, okay? It's gonna go well. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's going well, okay? And now we have the Fool in reverse, okay? So this person is getting bad news because of the foolishness that they did, because because of poor judgment, naivete and inexperience, impulsiveness, fear of the unknown. This to me speaks of someone who refused to change because they were afraid to change, or they were afraid to do the work, or maybe they just didn't want to, okay? But someone made a bad judgment call here. They did something foolish they shouldn't have done. They made a bad judgment call, and now they're finding, oh, look at this. Wow. Look at this. Okay, so this might be someone who put you in a third-party situation, and you got over it. You released the pain of this situation, okay? You maybe had gotten depressed or whatever like that, or whatever, okay? And you managed to pull yourself out of it. You healed, and you forgave this person. And because of that, this person is now going through a Wheel of Fortune cycle in reverse, meaning the Wheel of Fortune has turned in your favor, and now they're going to the bottom of the wheel, okay? So they're going to have bad luck, upheaval, disorder, external forces are going to cause problems, okay? A lack of control and disruption to their life, unwelcome change, delays, and setbacks. So again, with the bad news and earthly matters, money problems, ignorance, someone who does not appreciate you. So yeah, the fact that you released this pain, this bad energy, and moved on and forgave them, that somehow or another has changed the Wheel of Fortune. So I don't know how it is that what you have gone through to heal yourself has put them in a bad energy, but that is usually not a good sign. Okay, here we go. The Magician just flipped. Okay, well that explains that then, because you're in a high frequency now, which means that if they were doing some baneful magic on you, dark magic, whatever you want to call it, it's now going back on them, because your frequency is so high now, because you did the work, that it's not affecting you, okay? I just looked up at the clock, or the timer, and saw 2323. So look up that number and see if it's significant. Someone's birthday could be on the 23rd of a month. Excuse me, Dave. Okay, oh, look, bottom of the deck. How very appropriate. The Page of Cups in reverse. This is someone who experienced childhood abuse, okay? They may have had bedroom abuse. Again, with the bad news of broken dreams. Someone who does not plan for tomorrow. And again, with the Page energies, this is someone who's very childish. They may still have like a high school mentality, okay? I'm really sick and tired of this guy being in my energy. It's like so, it's just ridiculous. Get out of my energy. I'm sick and tired of you. I don't want you. I don't want you around me. I don't want you watching me. I don't want you in my energy at all. Go away. Seriously, get over it and move on. Holy. Look at Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Again, reinforcement in this lack of money, poor financial control, lack of opportunities, lost opportunities. Almost exactly the same as what this one over here says. Bad news and earthly matters, money problems, ignorance. and someone who does not appreciate you. And then what is this one? The Page of Wands. Obstacles. Okay, and it talks about obstacles. So this is all about money and lack of opportunities. Okay, stagnation energy. Okay, and then we have bad news and money problems and obstacles. So it's confirmation of what we got earlier. We moved from the page though to the freaking ace. So this is like, look at how small those money problems are. Look how big these money problems are. Okay, so someone's is going to end up having a lot of money problems. And look at this, partnership. This is all about partnership, and it's funny because I think it wanted to come in reverse. Okay, let me just ask. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. It came out with this card. I didn't notice. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so this person wanted a partnership with you. Okay, they had hope for it, but they're giving up now because they know they've admitted defeat. This person may have wanted to come in with some sort of cup of love for you. They may have wanted to, I don't know, rehash the past, or look at bottom of the deck, insurmountable problems. Yeah. They may have wanted to come in offering you a cup of love. They may have regretted what they did to you. But Spirit is saying no. You may forgive them, but Spirit does not. And so it's a no. It's a no. This person still hasn't done the work. They may have changed their mind as far as doing this negative shit to you. They may feel regret over it, but they still haven't done the work. And because they haven't done the work, Spirit isn't letting this person anywhere near. Oh my God, look at that. Right behind that, we had deceit, lies, trickery, cheating, theft. An enemy masquerading as a friend. Exactly. Exactly. So this person might even wanted to have come in, may have wanted to come in pretending they had good intentions, but they didn't. Okay? Or maybe this is past energy. Maybe this is what they did to you, and because of that, they have karma to pay. And Spirit is like, you're not going to bring your negative energy and your bad karma near my person who is doing so well right now. Right? This person went through a lot. You put them through a lot, obviously doing some dark fucking ass magic on this person. And I mean, look at all these wands in reverse. Look at all of these wands. This could possibly be how many different fucking spells they were casting on you. Okay, and interesting how the first card out was a Page of Wands in reverse. Wow. So yeah, this person was doing some dark ass magic on you, and Spirit is like, yeah, like I said, you may forgive them, but we don't. Okay. And yeah, I guess this person probably has a lot of karma to pay, and until this person has done the work and paid their karma, they're not going to be allowed anywhere near you. Because you're doing well. Spirit doesn't want you to catch their karma. And I don't know how many times I've said this, and I'm going to keep fucking saying it till I'm blue in the face. You can catch other people's karma. And that's why you don't do negative magic. I don't give a fuck if you're doing it to someone who you think is a really bad person. Okay, because you don't know, first of all, you don't know the whole story, especially if you're only hearing it from one person. So to all my practitioner friends out there, okay, if someone comes to you and says, oh, can you do this to this person? They did this to me. You don't know that. You don't know that's the whole story. You don't know what they're telling you is true. And if you don't know, then you don't know who you're doing it to. And if you're doing this on someone who's chosen, that shit is going to go right back on you. So be careful, okay? Because I've seen it happen, I've heard about it happening, and it's not freaking cool. You will not like the results of that. Look at this. Look at this. We have a Queen of Wands in reverse. This person, your ex, might have worked with someone else, okay? They may have worked with someone else to do this, okay? We have a Queen of Wands in reverse, who is, in my deck, means a female practitioner, okay? So this is someone obviously in dark energy, okay? So this is like a dark witch of some kind, you know, like they could practice, they could have done something like negative energy work, okay? This is someone who does, they could be a Satanist or Luciferian, or they could just be a witch, but like on the dark side, okay? Maybe they practice voodoo, although I'm not saying all voodoo is bad. I'm just saying they deal with the darker end, okay? So anyways, and then of course, what do we have? That fucking card actually came out, okay? Deceit, lies, trickery, okay? an enemy masquerading as a friend. This could have been a friend that they were working with, okay? Or someone that was close to you and you never thought that they would do this to you. And they fucking did, okay? They fucking did. They lied to you. They lied, possibly lied about you is what I'm hearing. They lied about you, okay? Spying, these people could have been gang stalking you or could have been stalking you, okay? Lack of conscience. Oh, that's not good. Lack of conscience. That's like fucking psychopath, sociopath energy here. Cluster B fucking personalities. Okay, but you managed to escape this. You managed to escape this. These people might have been unstable as far as like mental health issues are concerned, okay? So they could have had mental health issues that they weren't dealing with, you know, unmedicated, or maybe they were, you know, drinking and doing drugs and you know, doing all kinds of things that weren't sort of helping their mental health issues, okay? So these people are probably going both through the same karma, because look at all the freaking spells they were casting. And it's interesting too, because we have a Queen of Wands. This is someone who's older, okay? And then we have the Page, okay? So we have someone who's very childish and possibly younger than this Queen of Wands, okay? This could even be like their mother, okay? Or a mother figure, okay? Or it could just be someone who's significantly older than them, okay? Like we're talking, you know, 10 years plus kind of thing, okay? So, yeah. So these people together were doing something. What did I say? Oh, third party situation. Okay, so this person might have had you in a third party situation with this person. Okay? This might be the other woman. Okay? I keep saying okay. I'm hearing myself say it and it's annoying me. I'm sorry, guys. I'll work on it. I was just going to say, okay, so... Oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Okay, so... it's gonna bug me every time I say it now. So this person may have been, like I said, may have been the third party, okay, in this situation. They may have teamed up with this person to do this magic on you, because they may have known that this person wanted you, okay, and that might have pissed them off, you know. Jealousy is a fickle bitch. We have an Emperor in reverse. Again, this negative ass energy. It's like we got all positive energy at first, and then we got, you know, this is these assholes who've been affecting this beautiful soul here. You know what, though? I'm just happy that we started off with all positive energy. That was wonderful. Beautiful to see. So this is someone who abused their power, okay? Someone who has a lack of discipline, a lack of control. This could be a father figure, okay, or someone who has daddy issues. So there could be a father and a mother figure involved in this situation, or they just could be significantly older than this ex of yours, okay? Or they could be similar ages, but this ex of yours is just extremely childish. So take it as it resonates for you. Interesting, bottom of the deck, we have unemployment. These people might have been doing a lot of magic on you to cause poverty for you, okay? Because it just seems to me like the majority of their karma is this poverty energy. So they might have been doing a lot to cause obstacles. Maybe they, you know, were writing bad reviews for your business, or maybe they were, you know, this ex might have been pulling up to your business and causing arguments and causing a big scene and making things difficult for you, or doing something in that regard. They could have just been doing spell work to cause you obstacles in your career, okay? Or maybe they stole from you. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just... There's so many different things that could have been happening, but all in all, they were definitely trying to stagnate your finances somehow. It says stalemate, truce, sitting on the fence, crossroads, difficult decisions, painful choices. So these people have some sort of a painful choice to make, a stressful decision. They're going to be forced to face their worst fears. We have divided loyalties. So these people might be forced to, I'm hearing, turn on each other. I feel like these people are all going to end up turning on each other. Because that's what people who are like this do. You know what I mean? I mean, why people trust people who are willing to do dark magic on others is beyond me. I mean, if someone is willing to do that to someone that they were literally in a relationship with, why in the hell would you trust them? Why? Why would you trust them? I don't understand. Major choices. Well, that card was all about making choices. This card is all about making choices as well. So this person, someone is making a choice between loyalties. So this person, again, they may have originally chosen this person, but now they're having to decide whether or not they're going to continue in this energy here, or whether they're going to make the right choice. I feel like this person is wanting to make the right choice, but they're afraid to. They're afraid to do the work. I feel like this person wants to make the right choice. They want to make the right choice. I don't feel like they want to be with this person anymore. Okay, they really do want to offer that cup of love to you, but so much would have to be done in order for them to come towards you that they're having a hard time trying to figure out what they should do. Okay? Maybe they just did too much. Do you know what I mean? We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Insecurity, instability, fear. Someone who is lazy, suspicious, lacks motivation, feels insecure, and neglects her responsibilities. So yeah, this is how they feel about this woman here. We have abundance in reverse. So this woman doesn't have any abundance. She doesn't have an abundant spirit. She doesn't have an abundant energy. She is in lack, okay? And she's lacking the things that this person wants. But again, they have so much work to do. Look at this. The inheritance card on the bottom of the deck, and it's in reverse. So this might be that same energy of these people stealing someone's inheritance or trying to, and then, but it's not happening. They either didn't get it, or they're not going to, or they got it, but they're going to have to give it all back. Okay, so that might be, again, with that poverty energy. Yeah, you have all kinds of patience in this situation, and you're going to be persevering over this, okay? You're going to be persevering over this. You're going to do well. You're going to get whatever it is that you've wanted. It's coming back to you, okay? And even if these people don't end up repaying it, they're going to pay karma for it, okay? In the energy of poverty, that's how they're going to. I'm hearing again that same energy I keep picking up on. Destitution to the point of prostitution. These people are going to be so broke, they're going to feel that it's necessary to sell their bodies in order to make ends meet. And why? Because of this gossip and because of this maliciousness, okay? So we have gossip, malicious, lies-based, or bias, loss, misery, one who puts people down and can't be trusted. Yeah. So this could be a whole ass group of people that your ex worked with in order to cause you lack, in order to cause you instability, in order to cause you to have obstacles. Again, it could be that energy of, oh, look at that. It could be the energy of someone trying to steal your inheritance, again, with that energy, with the same message that keeps coming out, okay? But it didn't flip out. It was just on the bottom of the deck, so that might be true for some people, but I don't feel like that's the whole truth for everybody here, okay? And then we have returning travels. This is my return to sender card, okay? So this magic, this whatever it is that they've been doing, it's all going back to them. And they know it. And they know it. And they didn't see it coming. They didn't think that this would happen. I don't think that they thought that you would grow. I don't think they thought that you would have this rebirth, okay? Because this may be the energy worked at first. Maybe what they were doing to you worked at first, but it's not working anymore. And now all of this, everything that they did to you is returning to them. And that's not good. I think that's what's freaking them out. That's why they're so scared right now. Okay, Spirit. So we know that these people are paying in karma. Look at this at the bottom of the deck. Okay, we have holding on to people and possessions or issues. Okay, so these people are holding on to their past. They're holding on to their childhood issues. These people are not healed. Okay, and this is sort of like the hoarding energy. Okay, so these people were trying to keep all of your abundance to themselves, but they wasted their time. Okay, this is all about teamwork too. So they definitely worked in a team. Okay. They lacked ambition, okay? They weren't willing to do the work themselves, so they fucking wasted their time by doing all this shit to you, hoping to get your abundance. But it didn't work, did it? No, it fucking didn't. Okay, so we pretty much know the situation here, okay? These people were trying to do some magic on you. Okay, most of it has to do with blocking your abundance, okay? So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and say that they were either trying to steal some money from you, okay, from your business or whatever it might be, or they were trying to steal your inheritance somehow, or they were just trying to stagnate you. They wanted you in this poverty energy, and they may have done that because they wanted you to be dependent on them. They wanted you to think, oh, well, I need you because I need the finances. I can't make it without you, that kind of thing, right? Which happens a lot in relationships especially. So that could be significant. So yeah. And Spirit is basically telling you, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. We got this. You're going to do well. Luck is on your side. When all your dreams are coming true, and they're going to have to face all their worst fears because of what they did to you. So I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull all the numbers. I'm going to do the ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. I'm going to wrap this up. So we have the number 4. Move all this out of the way here. Okay, so someone could be born in the month of April. Someone could be born in January. Someone could be born in October. Someone could be born on the 15th of a month. We also have the number 0 here. Okay, so someone could also be born on the 14th of a month. So 15th, 14th, 10th, 4th, 1st could all be days that someone was born on, okay? And someone could be born in April, October, or January. And we also have someone could be 40 or 41 years old in this energy, or those ages were significant. Take them as they resonate for you. Now I'm going to move this out of the way here. Pull our ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and see how it goes. A lot out here. Maybe not. Okay. So we have the number 9. Someone's birthday could be in September. It could be born in 1991, 94, or 1990. Okay. Someone's birthday or someone's name could be DJ or JD. Those letters could be significant. Someone could also be born in 96. Someone could be born in June. Someone could be 69, 60, 64, or 61 in this energy. Take it as it resonates. Someone could also be born on the 16th of a month. And we have the number 5. Someone could be born in May. May 1st, May 4th, May 10th, May 9th, May 16th, or 6th, May 16th, or May 19th. Someone's birthday could also be on the 19th of a month, like the month. Gosh, I'm screwing everything up. You know what? Why don't I just wait till they're all out and then do it? One big foul swoop. My birthday is there, October 19th. Let's see here. Let's go. V N T J O. Number 5, another 5. A. Number 3. Okay, so someone's birthday could be in March. Someone's birthday could be in July. And another D. Okay. So it's funny, we started off with a D and we ended off with a D. So the letter D could be significant, okay? Highly significant. Someone's first, middle, or last initials. Maybe that's like the name of your business, like it begins with the letter D. I'm hearing DL. Someone could be on the DL. Okay, so we have all our numbers out. Okay, so someone's birthday could be in January, April, October, March, September, June, May, and or July, okay? Someone's birthday could be on the 1st, the 4th, the 10th, the 15th, the 9th, 6th, 5th, 3rd, or 7th of a month. They could also be on the 14th, 19th, 16th, 15th, 13th, or 17th of a month. Someone could also be born on the 30th or 31st of a month, okay? Someone could be 37, 35, 39, 36, 30, or 31, or 34 in this energy, or those ages could be significant. Someone could be 57, 53, 59, 55, 56, 51, 54, or 50 in this energy, or those ages could be significant, okay? Someone could be 69, 65, 63, 67, 60, 64, or 61 in this energy, or again, those ages could be significant. Someone could be 71, 73, 74, 79, 76, 75, or 70, or those ages could be significant. Okay, someone could be born in the 90s, someone could be born in 90, 91, 94, 95, 96, 99, 93, 95, 97. Someone could be born in the 60s. We have 69, 65, 63, 67, 64, and 61. Someone could be born in the 50s, 57, 53, 59, 56, 51, 54, or 50. Did I say the 60s yet? Someone could be born in 69, 65, 63, 67, 64, 61, or 60. Someone could have been born in the 30s. We have 35, 37, 39, 36, 34, 31, or 30, okay? Or those years could be significant, okay? So take that energy as it resonates for you. Oh, someone, I guess they could be 50, in their 50s, okay? We have 50, 51, 54, 56, 59, 53, or 57, 55. Those ages could be significant. Again, take that energy as it resonates for you, okay? Okay. All right, now I'm going to look at our numbers, or sorry, our letters, and see what messages we get. Okie dokie pokey. I'm getting the name Nicholas or Nico, could be significant. I don't know why, but that's what I just heard. I'm getting the name Katie, okay? I'm getting Dame Edna, okay? So someone could be transgendered in this energy. I'm I'm getting Jax, Jane, Jaden, Jamie or James. The name Jade, Jake, Jace. I'm getting Jen or Jennifer. Jen or Jennifer could be significant. Janice, Jeanette, Janet. Okay, we have the name Dave, Dale, Dan or Danny or Danielle could be significant. Dom, Dominic, Don. So we have Donald or Donnie could be significant. We have Todd or Tad, okay? So Theodore, or what is Tad short for? Is it short for anything? I don't know. Something about a bat might be significant. Maybe someone plays baseball in this energy, or something to do with a baseball bat. Like maybe they beat someone up with a baseball bat, or someone's going to get beat up with a baseball bat. Or maybe that's what they wanted to do, okay? For some reason, I'm getting kamikaze energy, so someone who's diving in head first and doesn't really care what happens to them, okay? I'm getting John Cena for some reason, so the name John could be significant. Or someone could be a wrestler in this energy, or someone is wrestling with a decision, okay? Hi, baby. Hello. What's the matter? The name Jack could be significant, okay? Hi, baby. You want some attention? Okay, the name Navy or... Yeah, Navy could be significant is what I'm hearing. Navy. The name Baxter could be significant. The name Amy could be significant. The name Maven could be significant. Look at your fluffy tail. Look at your fluffy tail. Okay. We have Mac or Mackenzie. Could be significant. The name Ken or Kenny could be significant. The name Michaela could be significant. The name Matt, Maddie, Matthew could be significant. I'm getting Nevaeh is what I'm hearing. Nevaeh could be significant. Okay, that's just heaven backwards, okay? I'm hearing teak furniture or something like that could be significant. Maybe someone does woodworking. Okay, maybe you're like maybe you like to work with like teak. Maybe you make teak furniture, teak chairs, tables, etc. The name Tammy could be significant, or Tam. The name Sam, Samuel, or Samantha could be significant. The name Dax could be significant. Max, Maxine could be significant. I'm hearing Charlie. So Charlie, the name Charlie could be significant, or Charles. The name Charlene could be significant. The name Nadia could be significant. The name Anita could be significant. I'm seeing cake and bake, so someone might be like a cake decorator or a baker. Maybe you work with like pastries, like a pastry chef or something like that, or maybe you're wanting to go to school for that. I'm seeing the name Bev and Ben, so Benjamin could be significant, or Beverly. I'm seeing Kevin. Kevin could be significant. Oh, excuse me, sorry. The name Eva or Ava could be significant. I'm getting Evangeline. So the name Evangeline could be significant. I used to know a girl with that name. She was my friend in camp, actually. The name Cam could be significant. Okay, so Cameron. Candace could be significant. I'm hearing Chris or Christine. I'm hearing Mavis or Davis or Maven could be significant. A coven could be significant. I'm seeing coven. I'm seeing black. Okay, so someone could wear a lot of black. Someone could drive a black vehicle. Or someone's last name could be black. Or maybe they do black magic. Or maybe they're black in color. I'm seeing Ahmed. Okay. I'm hearing javelin for some reason. Javelin. So maybe someone did track when they were growing up. Track and field. Maybe they did javelin, like they threw those. That's when you throw that big stick and. I don't know. Do they do that in India? I think they still do that. I don't know. For some reason, I thought they stopped doing that. But anyway, the name Blaine could be significant, or Blade. I'm hearing Chase. Oh, good lord. I'm seeing the word coma. Okay, comatose. I don't know, maybe you know someone who is in a coma, or maybe someone's gonna end up in a coma. The name Blake could be sick. Did I say Blake? I think I said Blake. Blake could be significant. I'm seeing the name Bodie or Cody. I'm hearing Brady, okay, or Brandon or Brendan or Brenda could be significant. I'm hearing Dom DeLuise, okay, so Dom DeLuise could be significant, or like maybe you used to be a fan back in the day. Maybe you used to watch, wasn't it Magnum PI he was on? I can't remember. But anyway, Magnum PI might be significant somehow. The name Louise could be significant. I'm seeing lemon, and I'm hearing verbena. Lemon verbena. Maybe that's like I don't know, a scent you wear or something, or scent someone wears. Or maybe that's like, I don't know, a kind of tea or something that Spirit wants you to drink, or maybe Spirit is saying you should wear that scent or something. I don't know. I'm hearing coca. So maybe someone drinks a lot of Coca-Cola in this energy, or maybe someone does, sniffs that white stuff up their nose kind of thing. Oh my god, speaking of which, I freaking blew my nose and then ran out the freaking door. You know when tissue leaves all that white, shit behind? well, I was having a hot flash before I left, so my face was like sweaty. You know what I mean? It was all sticky. So I guess when I blew my nose, I left all this like white. There was all these white bits around my nose. I got home and I looked in the mirror and I went, "Oh my god!" I went into like 4 different stores with the shit all over my face. And people were looking at me and then looking down, and I thought, I don't know, maybe I'm, maybe it's because my face is all red because I'm having a hot flash. I got home and I looked in the mirror and I thought, oh my god. Oh, you're walking around town looking like a crackhead. I laughed so hard. Oh my god. I was like, oh, well, that's, is what it is. Nothing I can do about it now. Oh, Lord. The worst part is, though, is I went into the Circle K, which I go to all the time. And oh my Landsad, these people know me. They see my face on a regular. And I went in there, and I can only imagine what they must have thought. Oh, Lord. Good times. Good times. Okay, so I'm getting the name Zach. The name Zach could be significant. Sorry. I'm hearing Macy. I'm hearing Pacey again. Maybe someone's named Pacey. What the hell was the name of that show? Dawson's Creek, that's right, because it was named after Dawson. Okay, there we go. The name Dawson could be significant. Maybe someone was a huge fan of Dawson Creek. Maybe that's why you named your baby Pacey. I'm getting Susie, Suzanne. I'm getting Lainey, okay, or Leanne could be significant. I'm getting Sade, Sade, okay. So someone might have been like really big into Sade back in the day, so we're talking like Gen X energy here, okay. Or maybe your mom was into it, or someone you knew was really into it. I'm getting something table. I'm hearing under the table. Okay, so maybe someone is getting paid under the table. Maybe that's how they're going to end up, going broke, because they got paid under the table. Maybe they're going to get, like, caught or audited or something like that, and they're going to get charged with, like, tax evasion or some shit. I'm hearing Veda or Vera could be significant. Hi, Auntie Vera, I love you. The name Dorothy could be significant. Hi, Grandma. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the spirit box. No, well, I'll have to do it for next reading. Sorry, guys. I'm seeing lab. Someone could have a chocolate lab or just a Labrador. Maybe that's your dog. Labrador Retriever, okay? I'm getting Kate or Katie. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm saying it now. The name Lena could be significant. Lena Horn could be significant, okay? The name Shane. I'm getting Shane, Sharon, Shannon, Sean, and what was the other one I heard? Sarah could be significant. The name Sadie could be significant. The name Sam could be significant. Sam, Samuel, or Samantha. I think I said that one already too. I think we're getting into doubles here, guys. Nebraska could be significant. Texas could be significant. Arizona could be significant. The name Amos could be significant. Amat could be significant. I think that's a name. Montreal could be significant, okay? Connecticut could be significant. New York could be significant. BC could be significant. British Columbia. Let me see what else. Ontario could be significant. Washington, D.C. could be significant. Tennessee could be significant. Vancouver, B.C. could be significant. Florida could be significant. New Brunswick could be significant. Nova Scotia could be significant. Cincinnati could be significant. Amsterdam could be significant. I'm hearing India could be significant. India. I'm hearing Namibia. I think that's a country. Namibia could be significant. Kansas could be significant. North Carolina could be significant. Virginia could be significant. Vermont could be significant. Montreal could be significant. Did I say that already? I feel like I might have said that already. Moncton could be significant. MJ. Wasn't that Spider-Man's girlfriend? What was her name? Mary Jane? So the name Mary could be significant. I think I already said Jane. Tanzania could be significant. Nigeria could be significant. I'm hearing Danish. That's Denmark, right? Yeah, someone could be from Denmark or have that in their background, okay? The name Scott could be significant, or Scotland could be significant. Someone could be Scottish in heritage. I'm hearing, what's her name? Lauryn Hill's song, the one about her son. Zion, Mount Zion could be significant. Okay, someone could be Rastafarian in this energy. Someone could be from Jamaica in this energy, or have Jamaican backgrounds. I'm hearing euros. Okay, so someone could be from a country in Europe or somewhere where the euros are spent. I'm getting Greece. Someone could be from Greece, or they have Greek in their heritage. I'm seeing cab. Someone could be a cabbie in this energy. Okay, drive a cab. Let me see. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? I'm seeing Manhattan. Okay, so Manhattan, New York could be significant. I'm seeing something canal. Someone might be from a place that has canal in the name. I'm hearing I heard it and then it was gone. Something cavern, something, I don't know. heard something canal. Okay, that could be significant. Okay, now I'm seeing the word stop, so I'm going to stop. I will stop right there. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Spirit, for all your help. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope that it was helpful for you guys, okay? I hope that it helped at least confirm what you may have already intuitively known, okay? I love you guys very much. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe on your way out, as it really does help me and my channel. Anything else? I have been posting videos in my my community page, my post or whatever page you want to call it, because I've been getting messages that these messages might be significant now. They're from the past. So take a look at the on my posting page and see if you feel like these messages resonate for you, okay? Let me know if they do, because I'm interested to see whether or not I'm picking up on the right videos to post, okay? Anyways, yeah, I love you guys. I hope you have a great night, okay? And I'm hearing myself say, okay, again. I had to try and find a replacement word. All right, guys, be good. Have fun. Bye.